I'm loading up my XLM bag right now, and I'll show you the exact reason I believe this could be the most important move for Stellar holders in years. And stay with me until the end, because my short-term price prediction might shock you, and it's based on a setup we've only seen a few times before in crypto history. Most people think Stellar is just another old altcoin past its prime. But the real story? The kind of moves that are quietly happening behind the scenes right now, well, they've only happened before the biggest runs in crypto history. And each time, the people who understood the signals early were already in profit before the headlines hit. Over the last 30 days, Stellar has landed 2 major integrations, both with the potential to pour billions through the network. A top 5 global remittance provider is now using Stellar for instant settlement, bypassing outdated SWIFT delays. A national bank in Latin America is issuing stablecoins directly on Stellar's blockchain, giving millions of unbanked citizens access to digital payments. This is not hype, this is actual infrastructure being built. Every transaction in those networks means fees, demand, and liquidity for XLM. The last time Stellar landed a major institutional deal, XLM doubled in 60 days, and that was without the kind of global adoption we're seeing now. But if partnerships are the fuel, the next factor is the green light that lets the biggest players actually press go. You've probably heard the saying, big money moves slow. Well, in crypto, that's only true until the legal risk disappears. So, what happens when that risk is now officially gone for Stellar? With the Clarity Act and new SEC guidelines, payment coins like XLM have been essentially confirmed as non-securities. Translation? US banks, payment processors, and fintech apps can now integrate Stellar without fearing an SEC lawsuit. This isn't theory, we're already seeing wallet providers, merchant services, and even compliance-focused fintechs building on Stellar. When this same legal clarity hit XRP, we saw a massive institutional wave, and Stellar is positioned to be the compliance-friendly twin that institutions have been waiting for. And here's the thing, when compliance meets utility, you don't just get slow, steady growth. You get market flows that can spike overnight. Most people imagine institutional buying as a slow drip. But in reality, when they see a green light in a low liquidity altcoin, they front-load their buys, and that can create massive price gaps almost instantly. Right now, total crypto market cap is up 14% in the past month, and liquidity is returning. Bitcoin dominance sits near 54 to 55%, and historically, when it drops, large cap altcoins like XLM benefit first. And here's the kicker, institutions can't risk meme coins. They go for large cap, low risk, real world use assets. XLM's sub 5-second settlement time and near zero fees put it directly in that sweet spot. Once large funds start buying, they tend not to stop. They accumulate over months, pushing the price floor higher and higher, just like MicroStrategy did for Bitcoin. But here's where most retail traders miss it, they wait for the official news, and by then, the easy money is already gone. If you knew Bitcoin's 2024 ETF run was coming, when would you have bought? Because with XLM, we might be looking at the same setup, only this time, it's happening before the media even notices. In 2017, before its biggest run, Stellar was sitting flat for months. Then a combination of partnerships plus market sentiment flipped, and in less than 60 days, XLM jumped over 900%. In 2021, the same pattern, quiet accumulation, then boom, a parabolic run that caught retail totally off guard. Right now, the chart is showing a nearly identical accumulation structure. Combine that with the fundamentals we've just talked about, and you have the recipe for another outsized move. The boring phase isn't boring, it's where the smart money buys. The explosion happens after they're already positioned. Which brings us to the part everyone's waiting for, my price targets, and when I expect the real move. One level could change the entire trajectory for XLM, and if we break it, the path to the next major highs is wide open. Short term, 23 cents is the breakout level. If we clear it, 30 cents is the next wall, a 30% move from today's price. Medium term, with sustained institutional buying, $0,50 $0,60 is realistic before the next Bitcoin halving push. Long term, if this cycle extends into late 2026, and capital rotation hits full swing, $1+ is not just possible, it's probable. Missing this early breakout is like ignoring XRP at 30 cents before it hit $3. The biggest danger? Waiting for confirmation. By the time XLM is trending on CNBC or Twitter, 40% of the move will already be over. Right now, legal clarity, institutional readiness, and macro tailwinds are all converging, and that doesn't happen often in crypto. If you found this breakdown valuable, hit like so more Stellar holders see it, subscribe for daily crypto updates, and drop a comment below. Where do you see XLM by the end of 2025, under $1, or way past it?